against an accountant. Honestly, that accountant was definitely holding his own a lot better than I think anybody expected. But after some requests, misinterpreted requests from Cordelia, or perhaps just refuted requests, she successfully bribed the announcer here to... what's the word I'm looking for? Change things up. Spruce up the fight. She didn't want them to be fighting each other. Well, that is what she requested. She didn't want them to fight against each other.
Yeah.
And they didn't. Instead, a scaled and feathered beast from a far-off land stalked out of the passageway, and they had to fight a dinosaur. So, cowboy versus dinosaur. The cowboy and accountant versus dinosaur. Accountant died, but Silas managed to fend the beast off for the 5 minutes that the round was taking place. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Though in the process did kind of get himself knocked out or passed out briefly, then got knocked out by a guard later. They managed to knock out this velociraptor as well. Cordelia had the bright idea to jump in to the arena and get him out from under the dinosaur. A few words were exchanged between them. It seems like he knew who Cordelia was speaking about when she just kind of outright talked about the kids that they were here to find.
Well, she was whispering.
Were you though?
Yeah, like... yeah.
After being knocked out, the guards brought Silas back further into that tunnel system, it seems like, than Cordelia saw. But she does kind of know roughly where they are now. Alongside that, dinosaur also got drugged back in that direction as well. She found a pin laying on the ground, and we ended off the last session revealing that that was in fact a Harper pin. It seems it was left there by someone, perhaps, or perhaps it was just simply dropped and forgotten about. Perhaps it's a trap.
It's a trap.
Though I will also point out as a reminder for last time as well. Tab. When she was being taken out into the stand entryway into this tunnel system, because there's an entryway in the stands and there's one in the arena itself. And when she was shortly before that she got to the stands, they actually kind of stopped and exchanged a few words between themselves, saying that they needed to disarm the alarm. And actually, they said a phrase: strength and fire, loyalty and blood. And you saw these runes that we hadn't noticed before kind of flicker on the walls as you kind of pass through a little bit back, like not in the entryway itself, but back a little bit. So that might be something to keep in mind. Both Thronus and Celia, and I believe Prisma was still with them. I forget if he went off somewhere else. But they were all still over by the blanking on his name, Neil. That's right, Neil in cheap suit. By the kind of bet board, keeping track of all the bets, and you were finishing setting up this next round with the Widowmaker, is what he's kind of writing out on this board. And also, to let everybody know, because I think Othronus was AFK, and then I think was before Prisma got on, the current bets for this, Othronus is going in to fight 1-1 against the champion. Barehanded is the deal of this fight, as Othronus has said it. So currently the odds are 7-1 in favor of the champion, with a 300 gold piece maximum bet. You can bet as a fighter, Othronus, yes.
How close is... Because I'm going to be honest, I don't remember where we were. So how close would Celia and Prisma be? Because they were kind of trying to get in through that other door that's guarded.
Were you trying to get into that other door that was guarded, Celia?
Oh, I think right now, weren't we watching the fight first and then getting everyone drunk and then sneaking in? I thought that was the plan.
Oh, okay. So we're all sort of close before Orthronus goes into the fight, right?
Yeah.
I believe, yes. Currently, you're nearby. I'll say that you can find a place to speak, quietly and, not be easily overheard. Mark this down, sorry. And then, 300 maximum bet. And as a reminder as well, it's kind of on the, if you're looking north, if you're oriented north, the tap room is on the east. That VIP lounge is on the west. The what am I blanking on? The entranceway to that underground tunnel system is coming out of is on the north end, and then that betting stand is on the south end.
Okay. He's gonna look at her throne as like, so barehanded, right?
I think he has still got himself muted at the moment.
Yes.
It is another reminder as well. You guys do have the potential for coming back later and potentially getting some backup.
Yep. Well, the plan at one point was to win money, get everybody drunk with the winning money, and then it'll be easier to subdue anybody who gets away.
Leave and then come back with allies.
Yeah.
So Thras is betting 300.
Man, Orthronus better win. There's 600 gold now on the line.
Prisma will not bet, but he will, or they will. Kind of like talk like Rocky's coach, like, you got this, Chief. Just go in there, just wreck shit. But as he's like patting him down, and kind of like slapping his face, he does use. He does use enhance ability on him.
Ah.
To be clear, it is still going to be a few minutes from. It's still going to be like a couple minutes, kind of clean up the arena and get the other fighter ready for this. So, I believe
then he better make those 50 minutes last.
Is it an hour spell?
Yeah, it's concentration up to an hour.
Okay, then yeah. I just wanted to let you know before I casted that and all that.
As he does that, and then kind of seriously looking with his pen, if you will, he writes a symbol in the air before placing it on his chest, and he's like, "This is a one-time use. I suggest you use it coming out swinging here, because you ain't gonna get another one." It's essentially advantage for him.
Is it just like advantage on the next roll he makes, or
Yes.
what are you using here? What are you using?
Give me 1 second, because I'm pulling up the actual vocabulary now. 1 second.
And then Cordelia, did you want to bet anything?
I think I'll stay out of the betting. I gotta save my gold. Still gotta go to the Hall of Justice.
Fair enough. You could do that. Actually, I'll say this in Neil's voice. You could do that. Or you could bet it all on your friend here, and if he wins, it's massive winnings.
I know, but gambling is a vice that I don't think I should get into.
Your
It's
mercy's
not
showing.
gambling if it's a sure thing.
Your mercy's showing. Sorry.
Say what? I'm Mercy what?
Your Mercedes is showing.
I found the verbiage. It's essentially once before you start your turn, the chosen creature can roll a d6 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw of his choice, and the creature can roll the d6 after rolling the 20, but has to decide before any effects roll to occur.
Okay, and what ability is this?
This is functions of probability supplemental function.
I see.
Right.
Then,
So
pull this up. Sorry, I should probably already have this up because there's some word in this one. Excuse me. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I'm trying to pull this up so I can have this to reference myself as well.
no, you're good. I think it's in one of our previous chats.
Well, do you have it on your character sheet, or is it just in the chat?
I think it's just in the chat. I never put it in there. I was never able to do it.
Added that? Okay.
Yeah.
Blinding light. Okay, there we go. I'll say that because it's once before the start of your next turn. I'll say that if you want, though, you can wait until he's going into the ring for this to take effect.
I can hold that.
The cast spell?
I guess you. Yeah.
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 Then let's see. I should probably get the map. This map pulled up. And then I will again also say that this is not a perfect representation, but this is it's more circular than this, but honestly I could not find very many good fighting pits. fighting pit battle maps. So we're just going to use this for this. And then, kind of in this time, Cordelia, you're making your way back over to the party, unless you're wanting to go somewhere else at this time.
Nope, I am joining my friends, and I'm going to stop being a problem.
That is a lie, you know it.
Why would you do that?
For the moment. For the moment.
And then...
before the fight, when there's a little bit of this downtime, can I step outside the bar and send out some paper birds? So I could notify some others. I would like to send one to Bonnie and then one to Three Strings. Just letting them know the plan so that they know kind of what we're going into now if they wanted to head over here for some backup if probably we need it. Which we'll probably need it.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're about to set off some grenades, FYI.
Like, listen, Arthron is about to get in a fight, and they're going to try to get these guards drunk. And maybe start a bar fight.
Basic plan, fight, use winnings or not to buy drinks for the bar until everyone's drunk, possibly start a riot.
Then I'll also say, Thronis, have you told any of the others about the potential Zentrum backup?
Yes, I do believe I did mention that.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I'll send I think I remember him telling us that, so I think I'll also send out a letter to them.
Yeah.
I won't know.
We have a safe house as well.
Are you telling them all to meet at the Blackened Knuckle, or are you telling them all to meet somewhere else?
We can. If we just take them all out of the Blackened Knuckle, then we could just call it a day. Oh no, there's no time frame on this though. She's not as thought out as she probably should be with this paper bird.
Alright.
It says Arthronis is about to get into a fight, and then we may get this bar drunk so that we can sneak past these guards and potentially start a riot.
If you want to just send that, like,
backup
what you... If you just want to, like, send what you write out to them, if it's also, like, the same or different, just also so I can just have that as a reminder for, because that'll probably be coming up next session, or maybe at the very end of this one.
Okay, and then it's only 25. It's a 25-word limit for these, right?
I believe it's 50 for the paper birds, actually.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, the caveat with these is I think they only work in the city.
Yeah, that's the downside. Well, except for like the big ones that we've only ever seen one of that Silas actually gave to Cordelia.
Those then turn to howlers, but no one wants those.
Yeah, instead of like a pigeon-sized paper bird, or probably even smaller than that, like a canary or something sized paper bird, it turns into like a larger paper bird.
See, I don't do like I Prisma shouldn't get near, like, he'd try to make a paper bird and accidentally make a accurate representation of an angel or something.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about folding them yourselves, because it's basically just kind of a sigil that you tap.
Oh.
But, you can fold it yourself. Now that makes me wonder what happens if you, like, fold a paper bird into a paper bird and then tap the sigil to turn it into a paper bird. It just implodes.
It becomes a real bird.
Okay. I threw up what would be written on the paper bird in the general.
Yeah, after tapping the sigil, right?
Before the thing starts, Jonas is going to be testing some stuff out because he wants to know if his claws count as weapons or not.
Okay.
Are you aware?
Yeah, I am going to check in with you on that, because that was something I wanted to check in on. And you're sending one to Bonnie and those at Trollskull Manor, one to Three Strings, whatever he is, and then one to, we'll say Clive, because I think he's the only person that you know. at the safe
Yeah.
house, but you do know it. Okay. So three. You kind of step outside, send out 3 paper birds. The bouncers give you a couple of weird looks, but
I'm not gonna do it like in front of the bounce. I'm like gonna go off to the side.
Okay, you're gonna. I mean, are you gonna
have a
hide
smoke?
somewhere?
Hey man, can I borrow a pen? Hey
Listen,
man, can I
I'm a
borrow your
wizard.
pen?
I have a pen. That's the one thing I
Hey
have.
man, you got a lighter?
No, I'm just imagining from Adventure Time where they just pick him up and then throw him up into the ceiling.
But no, I'm gonna go like around the back alley, around the side of the building, send these off.
Yeah. Take a few minutes to step out into the biting cold. But yeah, no, you weren't able to get those sent out. They all kind of. Yeah, you see one just kind of head over, and you actually kind of see it. It's only like a couple, like a block or 2 away, or 2 blocks, I think. But one actually kind of lands in another building close by, and the other 2 kind of go soaring off down south into the city proper. But you get those sent out and head back in. Do you remember the password to get back inside?
I don't. I'm sure Celia does.
I'm tempted to make
Listen,
you roll.
it is. Hold on, let me pull up the VODs. 1 second.
No, I won't make you do that. It's only been like an hour, maybe.
Yeah, for Celia, I'm sure she knows because it was just recent. For me, it's been like 3 weeks. I don't remember.
In like a
I don't
month
remember
or so.
breakfast. Like I have the worst memory.
Oh
Pull
boy.
up the notes.
You mean VODs?
Whatever.
Whatchamacallits?
Stop jibber jabbing like some sort of.
Potatoes, potatoes, tomatoes.
Potatoes?
Those are called potatoes.
Oh, and I actually need to still get this taken care of. Glad I remembered this. Sorry, I just remembered something that I had forgotten to take care of in prep, but luckily I can do that now. And so Celia sends those notes out. Is anybody else wanting to do anything kind of in prep or just kind of mention anything to each other before things get going down here?
I mean, Cordelia will show the pin that she found, and I guess just wait. That's about it.
Yeah. So Cordelia shows this Harper pin to a lot of you, kind of redoubling things of, yeah, no, there is somebody, there's somehow this Harper pin got left here. Then, okay, that's got that taken care of. And then, alright, so a few minutes before this fight is scheduled to get going, they actually kind of pull you aside. Othronson says, "Alright, you ready to get going?" And actually, you had asked a question, and we should follow up on that. The claws.
Yeah, I wanted to test. Do my claws count as weapons?
Yeah, because I think I checked your character sheet, and I don't think they list as weapons. I know you had a special Asmar background. Was the claws mentioned in there?
No, the claws are for the it's for the barbarian thing. Like it's basically the barbarian smite, but it just says weapon. It just says a weapon attack, but I've never specified an actual weapon, so I'm like.
Oh, you're asking if they
keeping this up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm picking this up to you.
Yeah, no, I will leave the I am a proponent of unarmed strikes count as weapon attacks.
Those aren't his weapons. It's his religion.
That's... Oh god, that's so close to what's actually happening.
I mean, you're not too far off.
I know. So...
Alright. Was there any other things that you wanted to check on ruling-wise before?
No, I think that's it. Well, or more or less that, and just double checking the rules on grappling. And when I got somebody grappled, because I get advantage on strike checks, like might as well use that. Because if I got something, I have we're in the grappled condition, so meaning these. Yeah.
Actually, let me double check something. Because I think. I'm just adding a note on. Okay, there we go. And all right. So a few minutes before this fight is set to start, they kind of pull you aside and they kind of start leading you down into the arena. I'm assuming you're letting them.
Yep.
And you actually see what Cordelia saw last time, this kind of passageway. You actually, I'm assuming, Cordelia, you shared the password with the others? No.
Yes.
Okay.
Something about fire and strength of fire. Yeah.
Yeah, you notice that these passwords tend to be on brand for this this criminal organization. But no, yeah, they lead you down. You actually, notably, you don't hear them say a password at this point in time. You don't know if it's like still the password was still active, or if something else had happened, or the situation's just different in some way. But they lead you around. You hear this kind of a little bit of a soft rattling of chains coming from further down that hallway. And you see a couple of guards playing cards on this kind of old wooden barrel. And you actually see kind of in this passageway before you get into the arena, you actually see your soon-to-be opponent. That's wrong.
I do ask one of the people escorting me, you guys mind if I light up?
Sure, yeah. I don't mind.
I pull out one of my lavender cigars.
Oh, where'd you get that?
Gross.
Nice.
Specially made them. This weird shop sells all purple shit, but I got the recipe.
Oh, nice. Probably. Yeah. Is it any good, or is it just nasty?
It's actually not that bad. I'll tell you what. And he holds up a coin. Call it in the air. I just flip it in the air.
He kind of panics. Tails.
Alright, let's roll. D4 says 3. Yeah, tails. That'd be tails. The tails. Right. Yep. I take out another one and I give it to him. Light it up whenever you feel like testing it, like find it out.
Thanks, man. He immediately sticks it in his mouth. He kind of ushers you over to kind of stand by the door with this other woman as he kind of starts he kind of slaps his friend on his arm and says, "Yeah, you got a light?" His friend just snaps his fingers and there's a little fire there and kind of helps light him up. They take turns kind of trying it out and say, "Oh, not too shabby," and one of the other one's like, "Not for me." not for me. Takes away from the experience.
I do give them a few pointers on how to light them properly. You got to heat them up first, burn them a little bit, and then once it's nice and like, toasted up and ready, you get them a good puff.
Yeah. This woman that is kind of standing by the door kind of looks at you and says, I take it you're showing them a thing or two?
I was gonna...
oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, like, interrupt, and you just hear, like, Prisma from the side just...
They're currently underneath the stadium. Oh, sorry. Cordelia.
Oh, no, I was like, were we supposed to hear a water pouring sound?
It's
yeah,
a
that's
bomb.
what we heard.
Oh, okay. I was so confused.
I thought you were...
Like, was that a audio malfunction? Sorry, continue.
You're good.
Not quite the same sound. Also, Prisma...
It's like, oh, we're smoking, pulls bong out of nowhere.
Currently upstairs.
I got to imagine that like Arthur's just in one of these cells taking a large rip.
I could see it.
How do you even get down here? We didn't even take you prisoner. It's like, just figured this is the place to be.
He just looks around and like, wait, what?
Oh,
and he just pops out of existence.
The guards go home that night and have an existential crisis.
I think I saw some eldritch thing take a bong hit and then disappear.
You know what? That tracks for him. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the size of this map, but it seems to... Come on.
Doesn't always cooperate.
Because the squares should be... Each square should be a little bit larger. Thought I got this set up, but... Oh well. The arena's just going to look a lot bigger than it should be.
That's fine.
But no, yeah, this woman, the Widowmaker, as you've heard her called, says, Why are you doing that? Showing them a good time just for the hell of it? Or are they your, friends?
Oh, I didn't meet them till like, I'm counting on my fingers, like 3-4 minutes ago? Something like that.
She kind of steps a little bit closer and speaks a bit softer. And the Iron Pact?
Oh, I didn't meet any of them until this, like before I got into the bar, though I have heard of them.
And what are your thoughts, if I may ask?
Oh, I'm waiting for someone to finish tripping them over the unfortunate placement they've put themselves in.
Sorry, can you clarify that? Because tripping over the placement that they're in? I'm not certain what you meant by that.
Yeah. If she does give me a look of confusion, I just smile and say, they've ruffled up plenty of feathers, and they're not strong enough to take on multiple fronts, even though they think.
That was partially out of character, but, you know, she says, I see. And I might also ask, what brings you to fight here in the arena tonight?
Oh, I actually heard about this place. They told me it was a great place, you know, to get some practice in. I'm always looking for a good challenge and a good place to drink. And apparently before these guys took over, it was supposed to be a really simple, you know, straightforward joint. Come in, you drink, you fight, you win, lose, you find more drinks, and you repeat until the sun comes up. Seems a little...
Well,
if you know. Sorry, go ahead.
No, she says, well, if you're looking for a place to get nice drinks, you probably could find better places, but if you're looking for a place to get drunk, this is a good place for that. As for the fights, I see we're in similar environs. It seems we both are after a similar motivation.
I can't really speak for you, as I can only speak for me. I have no idea what you're after, so unless it's a good fight, probably not.
In fact, you nailed it on the head.
Hey!
Good fight is worth quite a lot, I've found.
Fair.
Though, admittedly, I don't exactly like how these lot have been running this business.
Yeah, well, part of the game.
You hear Neil kind of outside, kind of commentating, grandstanding, and announcing, kind of beginning to build up hype for this upcoming fight. And she says, "Oh, it sounds like things are getting close. Most of my fights have been fairly underhanded lately, though you don't seem like them. They seem to just be trying to take the belt. But..." And she kind of extends a hand out for a handshake, and she says, "You seem different. I hope you give it your all."
Likewise, and then I'll be honest, while the belt's nice, I'd rather this just be a good fight, whether I get my ass handed to me or not. Especially if I get my ass handed to me, actually.
Well, I think this should be a good fight then.
Yeah. I rolled because I forgot this, because unless I'm mistaken, the champion is in the Arts channel, right? Right above
Yes.
Silas, and yeah, okay. Because she is a redhead, so I had to roll.
Yeah, I will actually go ahead and just resend that.
You know, seeing Orthronus die and come back to life is a trick I haven't seen. I'd like to see that.
It's actually a lot cheaper than you think. You'd be surprised how cheap it is for him to come back.
Yeah. All right. She steps out into the arena first, as it sounds like Neil is calling her name. Is it not? Okay, no, it does go with that. I'm actually going to scale both of you up. Because if I can't shrink the arena, I'll just make you guys be the proper size. Grow you guys until you're the proper size.
By the way, Thronus, you have 2d6 temp points with that enhance ability, so you'll have advantage on strength checks. In addition
I have
to
2d6 temporary what?
hit points.
Do you roll the d6? Do I roll the d? Who rolls the dice?
Does it really matter? I mean, whatever. Give me a second.
I can roll the d6 if you want.
How about whoever rolls highest? Let's just do that.
Both of you guys roll and then pick your favorite.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Pick a number between 5 and 7.
5.5.
Right, give me your pinky.
Althronus, do not
wait, so
be
who's rolling?
Oh, you get
wiles.
an extra 10 temporary hit points.
Yay! That's
And
not.
you also get strength advantage on strength checks and
Cool.
increased carrying capacity. Oh, your carrying capacity doubles. I don't know if that'll matter.
Maybe, I don't know. How heavy is?
And then you have not advantage. You can roll a d6 on your first roll, or I believe your attack roll or saving throw.
I think it's any roll you choose up until like the end of the first round, which would be, we'll just rule it as the end of your first turn. Any roll you choose. I think it is after you roll the dice, but it's before like any like full-on results have been determined.
Okay.
Kind of like with Bardic Inspiration, but instead of a D4, it's a D6. Yeah, I think that's all he gave you right now. A lot of buffs. That's all he's good for right now.
And
that's good.
All right.
Good.
That's why he pepped you like a coach, like Rocky's coach. Slapped you in the face a couple times.
Yeah, we'll say you can like go on like as she's kind of grandstanding and you're going out. Like when you go out near your party on that side of the arena, he just kind of like slaps you in the face a couple times.
And then as you walk away, he gives you a quick slap in the ass before he walks away in the other direction.
The walls are a little bit high, so unless you're jumping in like Cordelia did, you might not be able to quite reach his ass. Unless you have Mage Hand, in which case, totally.
Damn, I'll remember that for next time.
Give him some head pats.
But no, that's... No, he would have done this like before he left, when he was giving him all those other abilities. That's what I'm saying. Like, not now. I know they're not close now.
I'll just let it happen. I'll let this fly this time. But that ability, that you have, it only works on because it's the supplemental function. Once before the start of your next turn, which if you did it like 5 minutes ago, it's going to definitely be past the start of your next turn. The chosen creature can roll a d6. I see. Let's fly this time, but that's why I'm saying.
There's no way for me to get in there and do it for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Unless I miniaturized myself and became a pocket Prisma, which no.
Or I could just jump up and like give a little wave to the crowd.
He's trying to pat you on the shoulder, accidentally slaps you on the face.
You can hop in the bag of holding, and then Celia would need to then give the bag of holding to Athronis, and then he'd need to wear it during the fight, and then you just reach out of the bag of holding and hope nobody sees it, and slap him on the ass.
You know what? We'll put attack in this for next fight. We'll put a pin in this for the next fight.
My bag of holding.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say Meyer thrown his ass.
I mean, also, yeah, but she doesn't really see Prisma as a threat, so...
He doesn't really see Prisma, period.
No, Prisma's hard to miss.
I feel like with Celia, it's the Alucard rule, like, look, make it past 2 weeks, I might learn your name. Until then, you're spare blood.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Admittedly, Celia or Cordelia and Othronus have made it past the 2 week mark, so they're no longer spare blood. Despite
they are, but there's like more to it now.
Well, the spare blood thing's more a vampire thing. How about until then, you guys are just meat shields?
That's much better.
Woo!
Meat shield. Why is... Yeah.
God, okay. I can cast shield, and I'm just afraid that, like Orthronus, instead of just like expecting me to cast shield, is going to pick me up and put me in front of him.
That's one way of doing it.
I would never waste a perfectly good blunt object to hit somebody with.
So as I'm slamming down, can I cast shield to like block myself?
I mean, if the attack doesn't match the AC, I don't know how that works. If I'm using you as a blunt object and you cast shield on yourself to try to not take as much damage, and then using you to beat this other thing, person, monster, how does that work, PM?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. My immediate thought is that maybe it's like my immediate thought is that like you have a shield directed around yourself, and then that is what hits the other person, so the other person still takes damage, but you don't because you have the shield up. I don't know if what I said makes any sense to you guys, but
no, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. It does.
All right.
I'm just thinking.
All right.
Oh.
I also wanted to check in with you guys, notably Matt and Crystal, on, I'm assuming probably still should be keeping in mind the same reminders as previous week of not going too late.
Yes, please. I would probably say another hour-ish. Yeah. Should be fine.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Then we are going to start this fight then. So, Othronus, if I could get your initiative roll, please. The two of you start kind of doing a little bit of grandstanding and kind of preparing for this fight. Or at least she does. I don't know if you play along. Are you hyping up the crowd at all?
Yes, but I'm gonna roll for this because this just came and they could be random.
Yeah, roll performance.
Yeah. I'm going for this, and because of that roll, I'm going for a straight. Think of a mix of Kane and Undertaker.
Ooh, okay.
Fun.
Yep.
Ooh, can I make smoke appear behind him?
Wait, Michael, do you know who those people are?
I'm smoking a cigarette.
Or is that too old for you?
Sorry, I'm chewing. Yep, Undertaker. Kane sounds familiar, but I don't remember exactly, so I'm Googling it.
He's like, haha!
I had to ask,
Okay,
so I was like, ooh, that's throwback names, hold on.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm using a little bit of a...
No, I was gonna say, can Prisma make smoke appear behind him then?
That'd be some prestidigitation, thaumaturgy, like, I don't know, we'd have to do it. The best I've got is using the lights for my light cantrip and the smoke that I'm using for my smoking cigarette to just make a bit of an eerie atmosphere as I flash around. Using a little lights and the smoke to, make the atmosphere a little bit somber.
Go ahead and roll that performance check. With the conditional +1.
You said it was a conditional +1?
Yeah.
Not bad. 16. But that's with the +1. So wait. I get a +3 with performance. I thought it was higher. No, that was... It's intimidation I have the proficiency with. Just have the basic 3 for my charisma. So 15 on die, +1 conditional, +3 is... 19? That's right? 1, 3, 15?
Yeah, 19.
Okay. I can now.
Excuse me, that was quite the burp. But no, yeah, you seem to actually have a decent amount of this crowd kind of hyped up behind you. You all do kind of get a sense that part of this is because he's, doing a pretty good job of hyping them up. You do also get a sense that despite her doing a pretty good job of hyping people up, it seems like most of her supporters are the non-Iron Pact patrons here. The Iron Pact, while there's a few that are in support of her, a decent amount of them are actually either neutral or booing her, or cheering for Othronus.
That's awkward.
Alright. And now, roll initiative.
Sweet. Okay, that's... I don't know how I feel about that. Because I think she could beat me if she really is a monk. The pluses. So that was a plus. That was a natural 20 for the initiative roll. Plus 1, because that's what my initiative, so 21. That's not unbeatable. If she's got like... She rolls good and she's got good initiative. I think I wasted a 20.
Let me type this out. Even though it's literally just 2 people, I still want to type it out in case we break in the middle of this fight between sessions. So, in fact, I do think you did waste this 20, but not for the reason you think. She did not roll well on her initiative.
Oh, God. As soon as I saw it, I still like, you bitch, you couldn't have waited until we fight.
Yeah. I also
do another 20 all night.
I also don't know if you can see the map that we've got up.
Yes. I can see
I'll say you can position yourself where you want to be.
It's gonna be right around here, halfway. I'm gonna see if she'll do the same thing.
Yeah, she'll kind of. Yeah, I think you all the 2 of you kind of circle around this arena a few times as you're kind of being hyped up and you're hyping up the crowd, and then you kind of stand and face off, and then a bell kind of rings with a ding, and initiative begins. So you have 1 initiative. What would you like to do?
Oof. I'm just gonna walk towards her slowly, calmly, and essentially reenact the JoJo's meme. As just walk forward until we meet her somewhat halfway. I don't know if we could do this simultaneously to meet at the center.
Yeah, I'll say that that even though it's kind of out of initiative a little bit, you can meet up halfway.
I'm assuming we're both just going to get in melee and then start going at it.
Yeah, because you, especially with no weapons.
No weapons, no spells. Bonus action rage, and then essentially, yeah, just start. Difference is, I'm pretty sure she can do it better than I can, because I can do 2. I think she can do like 4 or 5.
If I don't, give me a second.
Because if you think about it, if she like splits, if let's say she dipped 1 or 2 into fighter and then 3 into muck, that she could do a good 3 or 4 or 5 if she, attack, bonus, then flurry of blows, then action surge to once again just beat the shit out of me.
Well, at least.
But yeah, no.
Well,
let's do it.
I will say in general, because I did also make a relatively custom stat block. I did take inspiration from another stat block. I may take some inspiration for abilities with like the stat blocks that I make, but I tend to try and avoid putting player levels into a NPC. That's just kind of my general philosophy.
There. All right, let's go.
Oh, yeah, she's got some stuff going on.
Yeah. She's unique. She's a named character.
Yeah.
Start playing the JoJo theme song as he's walking up.
That's fair.
Oh, you're approaching me. Instead of running away, you've come directly to fight.
Using minor illusion, he just makes the still images of like the words coming out on the side like in JoJo.
Yeah. Okay, and I am doing reckless for both of these, so at advantage, but she's also going to get advantage, so no need to waste any points on that. Big money, big money, big money. Holy shit, that's another 20. Right at the fucking gate.
Dang.
Oh.
Prisma's just in the corner eating with a shit-eating grin.
There's a part of me that's so happy, and then in the back of my head I'm realizing, oh, Mercy's just gonna die next game.
Oh my
By all
god!
means, use up all your 20s here. This is a win-win for me.
Well, honestly, it might be the other way around because we had such bad luck this time that maybe it's just coming due now. The karma's catching up.
That is true. It was
Yeah, let's
really
just
bad
wrap-
last week, guys. I was so concerned.
Yeah. That was such a bad plan on my end.
On everyone.
Well, no, you guys
Hey,
had a solid
I have a
we had
plan. I just haven't hit anything.
yeah, and I think they were immune to everything.
They weren't immune to anything. I just couldn't hit them. It
We
was
could
really
really
gross.
use
Yeah.
We
I
could
mean,
really use a
it-
Prisma in our other campaign right about
Isn't
now.
it immunity if they can't hit them?
You know what? Fair.
Okay, let's see. 20, that's 2D. That's claws are D4, so 2-4. Then Divine Fury. And 2 for Strength from the Rage. Yeah.
Then don't forget your extra damage with a crit.
Right.
Finish her.
7.
Phrasing.
Not that kind of fight.
Oh, I was about
Oh,
to say,
gosh.
it's that kind of bar.
No, I was.
Down! Down, Celia, down!
With
Just
a one
put her in a Street Fighter.
Listen, she
Or
is
Mortal Kombat,
that.
whichever one it is.
Down! Squirt, 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 down!
Listen, that champion is also pretty hot. So
Down! Fire hose!
You're making it
Doesn't
worse.
freeze
You're
it.
making us into a mud pit.
ooh, even better.
Yeah.
You know what?
I will
Keep the
bring up
300
the wait a minute, nope.
Let's spend a lot while doing math. Okay, it's 7 plus 4. 11. 15.
Excuse me. Oh?
Okay. I'm thinking like 15. 17. 17 plus 6? 17. 23?
Yes.
23
Okay, that's 23.
damage?
23 damage for the first one, and
Alright,
10
before
of
you
it,
go and
10
roll
of it. Yeah, sorry. 10 of it is
Sorry.
radiant.
10 of it is radiant. Okay. Yeah. How actually? Go ahead and describe. How do you want to make this first attack?
He's
You're
actually
saying like
going,
it's also the last one.
It might be.
I doubt it.
Probably
He's
not.
actually he actually went for a feint. Feint with his left hand, like he was going for a straight uppercut, and then feinted with the right hand of just like a straight swipe.
Like catching her in the stomach, sort of thing.
Yeah, it was almost like just a straight palm thrust, except claws were pointed forward. Think Rob Lucci when he does that 10-finger thing, except only one hand.
All right. So you go ahead and do that. Let me roll something. Okay, could be worse. You go ahead and kind of take that thrust, and you actually see her kind of nimbly kind of position her arm. She's got like a long gauntlet kind of going up to her shoulder of armor, kind of on one of her arms, And she kind of takes that and positions it kind of to cushion the blow a little bit. She definitely still takes the majority of that damage. What was the total you said again?
23.
23. Okay. Yeah, you deal 18 damage. Then I can do math. That's
Math is math.
I have been doing math all day.
okay. Did you have a rest of that sentence that you wanted to finish, or?
No, I forgot we were going to do D&D today. It wasn't such a good idea.
To be fair, I did quite a bit of algebra earlier for homework.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling
Math.
Crystal. You know how sometimes lessons are like, you get from this step to this step, and you're like, okay, I understand that, but explain how you get from there to there. You kind of just, well, it's easy to, because of this thing, okay, but explain that thing.
Yeah, trying to get the forest for the trees, sort of thing.
Yes, fuck.
Yeah. All right. So that was your first attack, Othronus. Now I believe you have a second one.
Yep, second one. And that's... Okay, that will be a 26 to hit.
That will hit. How did you get a 26? Oh, did you add the dice on for that one?
No, this was a 19 on the die, and then it's a plus 7.
7, okay, yeah. Yeah, you hit it.
I'm gonna die next game. This is not looking good for me.
So Crystal, just putting it out there, what if like Prisma makes a quick pit stop?
And now I'm just imagining him like that Rick and Morty ad with the Pringles, where he just kind of rips the wall open, but he does that with the fabric of space-time and opens a portal looking directly out into that fight with Gluttony.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I heard her say no from the other room. So. So there's a 50-50 chance that it's no.
That'll be fine.
Sorry, what was that, Othronus?
We'll be fine. Probably.
Hopefully.
Alright, and that's another 8 damage.
8 damage. All right. Then she does not have multiple reactions, so takes that damage. Then I can do math. There we go. All right. Let me actually check something real quick as well. I should know this by heart, but sometimes still just gotta check stuff. Additions. Also, did you want to describe that second attack that you were making?
Yep. Second attack is just a straight up slash, but this time I'm aiming actually for one of her arms for that gauntlet. Just testing to see how hard I can hit it, so not necessarily damage it, but see if I can do that little cool vibration thing where I hit it hard enough where her hand starts to go numb.
In fact, you do hit it hard enough to kind of hear it resonate. It seems that she's able to keep it from going numb or anything, but you do give that a good whack. Next up is her. And let's see.
all these attacks are at advantage.
Right, because you are being reckless. So this first one, that's 19. So that's going to be a 28.
Yeah.
Figures much. And then let's see, that's going to be for the first damage roll. Oh wait. Oh, okay. That's right. I readjusted that. That's going to be 10 bludgeoning damage, and go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, you said 10?
Yeah, 10 damage.
Okay, I'll have that to the rage and a constitution saving throw.
Dexterity.
Dexterity saving throw. I'll load up the page. 30 saving throw. Oh, sweet. Hmm. 17.
17 will succeed. Looks like she was, she had kind of like targeted your shoulder, and it looks like she was kind of like going for like a brief like grapple to try and like knock you down, but you were able to kind of break free, and she's actually going to kind of step over to the side with this, and she's still in range, so no opportunity attack. But
if I can, I'd like the flavor that when she tried to use the grapple, I just used strength to just not let the arm bend or whatever she was trying to do.
Yeah, you were able to kind of like hold it back in place. Although with that, you also get the sense that that was partially like a slip, not necessarily that she wasn't strong enough. She just seemed pretty strong. Let's see. Still at advantage, because still reckless attack. Oh wow, okay, well those are two very bad rolls. I'm assuming, actually, that was a 14 to hit?
Yeah, 14 hits, not a... I haven't buffed up my own AC, because dexterity's still 12.
Yeah, no, that is, woof. I'm sorry, but woof.
I didn't, I'm not using the shield right now, but later, yeah, that'll definitely come in handy.
Yeah, that'll come in handy. That'll actually be another dexterity saving throw, and... damn it, that was even less damage. That was 8 damage this time.
Okay. And dexterity. Oh, maybe. This time it was only a 16. So maybe?
16 will succeed. So this one was a attempted, she kind of reached this time for your leg and kind of got a good hit off there. And let's see. Another attack. Yeah, 26 is going to hit, I assume.
Yeah.
This time, make a strength saving throw. Ah. And then it's 12 damage.
A 12 and the strength. Jesus, that's one of my things. Yeah, 26 on the strength saving throw.
Yeah, you, this one, she, does like a two-hand strike, kind of pushing directly into your chest. and you kind of stand firm against it, but once again, for not a tiny woman, but for somebody that is definitely does not have the stature that you have, not as tall or as big as you, she is definitely punching above her weight, and you have to like kind of hold yourself back, and you still like slide just a little bit in the dirt.
I'm going to, just going to give her just a big wide grin, and seeing how I'm still only wearing my suit. Yeah, no, it wouldn't work because I still have my suit on. Was going to taunt her a little bit with my pecs, but now they wouldn't be visible right now.
Do you want to re-roll and say roll back the clock a little bit and say you took off your suit so you're shirtless in the arena?
Not so much shirtless as just the unbuttoned, like the loosened tie and the unbuttoned top shirt. Think more Henry Cavill.
I'd say.
Make the ladies go wild.
Man, if only they had cell phones in this time.
Yeah, cut to the rest of the party in the crowd. What is everybody's reactions?
Cordelia's just elbowing Celia. You got yourself a fine man right there.
Celia's hyper-focused on this fight. Various aspects of this fight.
Yeah. There's 600 gold and other things on the line.
Oh no, that kind of left her mind for a sec.
Hard bong noises. He's done his job. He's done what he can. I don't know how much more I can help. If I try and intervene with anything else, I feel like they're gonna be like, nope, call it, and then that's $600 that I'm gonna have to owe Celia, because that's what Celia's gonna say.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't think they'll stop the match. I think they'll throw you in, or say you can fight afterward if you're so like inclined to interfere. These feel like the guys that just want more entertainment.
Or maybe they'll just kill you.
That or kill you, because they seem like the kind of guys who'll take a laugh out of like someone trying to cheat, like, but you got caught. You'd be better. Throw him into the pit.
Turns into a T-Rex. Anyways, continue with the fight.
All right. So she kind of continues to circle around you, kind of seeming to look for an opening. But you see that it is now your turn to act. Once again.
And I'm just going to do a quick little, a nice little spin. So I'm facing her once again, and going to take 2 more strikes at her. Let's see what happens. Once again, reckless, and let's see how this works. If this works. Aha. Aha. Maybe not this time, because this was a 6 and then a 12 for the total of... The attack is plus... Yeah, 7. So, 19 for the first one.
19 will in fact hit.
And then little thingy, so... And 7. Okay, so that's 4, that's 7 for the claws, and then that's... No, 9 for the claws, 6 radiant damage. So 17 total, but 6 radiant, 9 from the claws.
Once again, you see her kind of bring an arm up to kind of try and bat some of this force away. You see this time she kind of like bats it. This was going to land kind of directly in her abdomen, and this kind of moves it off to her side a little bit. Definitely still hurts her, but not quite as much as it would have necessarily been.
Coolsies.
There now.
Yeah, no, this time I was going for a straight up shot right to the ribs. Straight claw to the ribs. That one, and then the second one, it hits. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. We're getting close to a lower one, so 17.
That's 17 to hit, or 17 damage?
17 to hit, because I'm the first one already did the damage. This is the second attack.
17 to hit will hit.
So that's another 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright.
Wait, no, sorry. That's 10 damage. I keep forgetting to add my rage damage to the second one for some reason.
Did you... Oh no, that's right, because you have the multi-attack now. Okay, that's right. I don't think I had heard you say that you raged at the start of the fight. I don't think I had heard you say that you were raging, but...
Yeah. Bonus action rage, because I can't do anything else with the bonus action.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Yes, I can. Wait, yes, I can. What the hell? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Because I can technically bonus action attack because I'm using my hands.
Yeah, and the ruling that I have is that you can, since I'm counting them both as light weapons, both your fists, and then you can make the 2 attacks and then a third attack, and you have extra attack. Though that's
the extra
the
attack,
application of... Yeah.
Yeah, no, but the extra attack only works once a turn, so I can only do the first one with the extra, then the second one is just the basic. And then the bonus action one is also just the unarmed, just the basic one as well.
Yeah. And then it still works because last turn you wouldn't have been able to apply that because you used the bonus action for rage.
Yeah. That was the beginning of that one.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so 17, so it would have been, so 4, 4, 2, so that's 10 for the second attack.
10 for the second attack.
And then bonus action, same thing, but let's see if this does. See if this hits. Reckless. Oh, no. 2, no. Not this time. So it was a 13, 7, dirty 20.
Wait, 13, 7, and dirty 20, 3 rolls?
No. It was a 13 for the first roll and a 2 for the second one. It was almost a natural 20, but instead it's a dirty 20.
Okay. So yeah, it sounds like neither of those will hit. Or, wait, did you say? The 13, okay, that's before the modifier. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Then yes, that'll hit.
And that's another 4 points of damage, but this one doesn't get the bonuses of the strength. It's a offhand attack, and I don't have dual fighting.
Yeah. I believe you still have the fighting rage, though.
Yes, so that's another 2 to that. Math. Do math. So 6.
Wait, what are you rolling for? Are you rolling for this, or are you doing unarmed strike?
Rolling for this one. It's just a D4.
I don't think we had because I had asked about this before, and you said no. About the claws, like there being anything in your race or class for having the claws.
Think the other. Yeah, just a claw like a melee attack. It's a D4.
Where's that on your sheet? Sorry, I do want to just check in on this.
Hold on. Let me see if I can send these to you.
Looking at it right now.
Yeah, it'll be in like actions all the way at the bottom.
Actions all the way at the bottom. Claws. Okay. Okay, that's... Oh, it's a custom one you added in. Yeah, because I don't see it in the like actions or the attack actions section. Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh, it is on there. All right. That's weird that it's not showing up.
Yeah,
maybe
it's
just not
custom races.
listed there.
Yeah, it's for this is a custom race, so it was.
Yeah, it's not going to
in the
show
right
up in
place.
there all the time. Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
good to know. Glad I did check on that though, to kind of confirm where that is. All right. And then what was the total with that damage?
Would have just been the 6, I think, for the last one, because it's just D4 and then just +2.
All right. So 6. Then I do think you notice at this point that she's looking just about bloodied at this point in time. Seen better days.
Make sure she doesn't see any more days.
That's definitely not how this one's ending.
Well, you definitely also get the sense. Well, definitely seems like they're okay with killing, but
This
seems
wasn't
like
necessarily called a death match, unlike the other one. So this one, I don't plan to.
yeah, this
go
one's
anything
aimed
like
at that match. Yeah, and you saw in the match that you walked in on, and you saw her fighting him. She spared her opponent. So. Sorry, June. All right. So you make your 2 attacks against her. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? Any movement or anything like that?
No, that's pretty much it. Yeah, movement's fine.
All right. She kind of continues stepping around, kind of wiping her mouth a little bit. She's gonna be at advantage because breakfast attack.
Yep.
And she's
Everything
gonna
at
make
advantage.
some of her
And I was
strikes.
swiping again at her at that gauntlet. I just kept pinging at that gauntlet, just making it annoying.
Just keep on trying to annoy her by punching the metal.
Yeah, because as fun as it would be to actually strike there, because it hurt more, it's that vibration that goes through every time you're wearing something metal. God, it's just annoying. And it still hurts.
Yeah. All right. Well, first one's gonna be a 19.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that hits.
Anything 14 or above.
Gotcha. And then go ahead and make another dexterity saving throw. And that one is going to be, let's see, that is 13 damage.
What are you doing? Yep. Okay, so I don't think it's going to be... Okay, so it was, yeah, just a 12 plus dexterity. That's 12 plus 1, so 13. Don't think that makes it 13.
13. And actually also worth mentioning, this might be at another level or 2 before you get this, but Danger Sense, I believe barbarians do get an ability for advantage on dexterity saving throws they can see.
Advantage, but only on dexterity saving throws. I think I have that already.
Okay, so even without that, okay. Then yes, you are going to fail on this one, and she is going to make another attack, this time directly at your knee, and this kick is actually going to kind of knock you over a little bit, and you are currently prone. So she's gonna on this by making another attack. That one is going to be a whopping 15, but that'll still beat that, so she's going to make another attack. That one's going to be 8 damage. Okay. And then let me roll her final attack this turn. Oh! That is going to be a natural 20. So, let me do this. That one's going to be a 16 damage. Oh, while we wait for Salo to get back, messaging. Okay. Let's check in with everybody else as this fight is progressing. Bothronus has been thrown to the ground. How's everybody else doing?
Doing good. Watching the fight. Hoping for the money to flow in so that the drink can flow. Come on, big guy, you can do it.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Hoping, and honestly, he's concentrating. That he's trying to focus.
Focusing on the spell and the fight. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah,
You see him playing with like little polygonal shapes, you just don't know what he's doing.
those PlayStation shapes, the circles and the squares and the X's, the triangles, just kind of floating around him.
I was thinking more platonic solids, but yeah.
I mean, that works too.
Yeah.
Probably a bit of both. It's just a Master Chief helmet floating next to him. It's like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. I can't answer for Othronus because, like, I mean, I see his character sheet, but it's currently saying 80 out of 85, and even though I know he has Rage active, I'm pretty sure that is not what his current total is at. And then forget whether I already said her name yet or not, but Kala, she is looking bloodied. She's looked better. I think I forgot to account for the rage basically doubling his hit point total. I also like the fact that Celia is enthusiastically cheering as he has been thrown to the ground.
Well,
Othronus has?
Like,
yeah,
D&D
Othronus
mechanic
on the floor.
wise, it makes sense. But Othronus is on the floor right now.
I think she's just cheering just throughout the fight because it is a good fight, and Othronus is holding his own, which is also making her even more excited because.
I think I knew
300 gold on the line.
Yeah. Well, 600 technically, if you are saying his.
True.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention I won't be able to make Monday night session next week. I'm
Okay.
from this Thursday to next Tuesday. I'll be visiting my grandparents, so
Okay.
be doing that.
That is good to know. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah.
We will plan accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mentioned a little bit before, but I found a world-building game that's like that I want to try out. Probably because I think I still up in the air of like once we get through Waterdeep, of like should we do another like should I go and run and do like kind of what I've done of like adapting and amplifying and enhancing pre-written adventure, or would it be better to jump into something entirely homebrew? I haven't decided on that, but at some point, I think it would be cool to do, like, create a setting with you guys, because that's kind of what that's set up to do, and kind of run an adventure from there.
Yeah.
Also, I did a bit more looking into. There's a VTT called Tailspire. That's a 3D VTT that, like, one of the things that you can do is you can import miniatures from Hero Forge. Which I know is going to get Heidi's attention.
Absolutely.
And it's probably that one of the things that like the biggest concerns is like how hardware intensive is it? I don't know, but I'm also pretty sure that you could, like, for instance, Heidi, I think you could use your Steam Deck for that.
Ooh.
Yeah, that goes.
Oh yeah, it's on Steam.
Yeah, because it's on Steam. I like been hearing about it like loosely for years, but apparently it's still in early access. Is it
Looks
like
cool.
continually developing it?
Looks cozy.
Yeah. It looks like it'd be fun and immersive thing to try out. But I'm kind of at a similar point of, yeah. I'm thinking that's the sort of thing I might like want to try for like a one shot to see how it goes or something like that.
Yeah.
And see if we want to stick with that for something longer. And I also.
Ooh, and then we all have to buy it, right? For this to work?
I think I actually heard that originally it was everybody had to buy it, but I think they actually changed it so that you can buy, like, if somebody owns it, they can buy like seats for their campaign, which is like there's like a free version that people can get into, which has like all the same functionality, but you can only like use it if you have a seat in somebody else's campaign. There's like some way of getting it discounted. It sounds like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You guys sorry about that. Okay.
Welcome back. How's it going?
All right.
All right. And then did you already take the damage for the last couple attacks that she threw at you?
Yep.
All right. Then actually also worth checking in, because might still go for a bit, might be over quicker, I don't know. Depends kind of how things roll. But do you guys want to here for now and then finish this fight up next session?
I'm good with whatever.
Same.
And you.
mean, I think Othronosaurus is our main player at the moment, so he's good to go and continue. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I think we go for a little bit more if we want to do maybe like another round or two.
Let's see how far we get.
Yeah, let's see. All right. Then getting into the third round, Othronus, it is on you.
All right. Well, I'm currently prone on the ground, correct?
Yeah. She's standing over you and has just kind of punched you in the face a couple times since she knocked you to the ground. But she is not she currently does not have you pinned to the ground.
Oh no, what a shame. Yeah, why not? I have multiple attacks. Going to use, well, since I'm still raging ground on the front, I'm going to try and grapple her.
All right. So you're rolling athletics, and it's her athletics.
It's athletics or acrobatics for her. Mine is athletics.
All right.
Question: do I still have that? You said it was a D6 to use at some point.
That was only in the first round, unfortunately.
Ah, yeah.
You're
Didn't need it then.
You needed extending that. Sorry. But then you also you had another buff, another buff that he had that was an hour-long buff, right?
Yeah, the one where you have an advantage on strength saving throws and the temporary hit points.
Nice.
Okay.
Those served me very well.
Yeah, Ox of Strength. Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Alright, so for me...
So since this is an athletics check and not a saving throw, since you're also initiating this,
So 22 will be for mine for the athletics.
All right. She rolled a 25.
She got it.
So you kind of grab her in that armored arm, and she just kind of flaps your arm kind of to the side with enough force to kind of shake it loose.
Yeah, he hasn't stopped smiling and or laughing since this fight started, even when he was getting pushed in the face. We'll take the take that second one as an attack, but he will use half his movement to get up from being prone, as essentially after he took the little initiative to try and grab her, as a distraction to stand back up.
Gotcha.
Reckless. Damn. Almost a natural 20. I rolled a 14. Natural 20, hit the wall. Nope, 14.
14. Unfortunate.
Alright, so plus 7, that's 20.
It'll hit.
14 plus. Yeah, a little bit. Math is always math.
Lots and lots of math to do.
21, that's what it was. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, just D4. 2 plus 4. 6 plus 2 for rage. So 8. So 8 slashing in the claw, and then let's see the D6. The radiant. 2 plus 2. So that's 4. Yeah. So 4 radiant, 8 slashing. 12 total.
She reduces reduces the damage once again with that first hit. And let's see, that was 12 total, and then I'll turn out to that, and then on 8. Okay, that's where it is now. Alright. So you've got another good hit off on her. What would you like to do now?
And then bonus action, one last swipe. Let's see if this does anything.
Yeah, now I'm imagining you guys like kind of hunched over in more like grappling positions now.
Yep.
Doing a couple lunges and swipes.
Alright, so that's 6. Okay, so 16 plus 7, that's 25. Yeah.
25?
Yeah, 25 to hit.
That will hit.
And that's 4 plus 2, so that's 6 total.
6 total damage. Alright.
Yeah, 6.
There we are. And was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
That'll be it.
Alright. Sorry, I was chewing on something and got a little bone. Fragment. Alright. And then I'm going to use some different dice this time. Let's see how this goes. She's going to make another swing at you. I don't know, big shocker there.
At advantage.
Oh wow. Good thing that it's at advantage because the Kimmy dice rolled a 1. Classic Kimmy dice. But the other one, that comes out to a total of, am I blanking, 18 to hit.
Yep.
Alright. Go ahead and roll another dexterity saving throw. And that'll deal good old 8 damage.
And that's an 18 on the save.
18 will succeed. Wait. 8 bludgeoning damage. Go for another one. Ah! That is another natural 20. That's gonna be 15 damage on that one. Roll it again. That one's gonna be a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just the one dice this time. Okay, and that'll be 12 damage. It's that final hit. Oh, and I think I forgot to say 2 more dexterity saves.
Yep. Okay. 15?
15?
Yeah, for the first one.
That will fail, so you are knocked prone again. And then don't bother with the second one.
Alright, so prone once again.
Prone again.
Yeah, prone once again. I just, as soon as I hit back, I just laugh like, you really don't like being on the bottom, do you?
No, in fact, I do not. I mean, you're free to stay down, but that would be breaking that promise you gave me.
That's true.
Come on, get up. We got fighting each other, it seems like. We've both got fighting us still. And it is your turn again.
Ah, sweet.
I'm assuming you guys are still good to keep going, or do we want to pause here?
We can do one more round.
Okay.
Yay. Okay, yeah, no, then half movement to just, stay there.
Okay.
Yep.
And then she's going to
and then just go straight up for oddly seeing the invincible right, left, and then he just spin around with the backhand. That's all claws.
Excuse me. I think your audio's a little distorted.
17 for the first one?
17 will hit.
Two. 8 slash 4 radiant for the first one.
What was that, sorry? You kind of broke up there.
8 slashing and 4 for the radiant.
Okay.
Was the first one, so left.
8 slashing, 4 radiant, that's a total of... Well, actually, now let me reduce it first. Oh. Just the 4 radiant. She actually fully reduces the slashing, but even though she kind of holds it, you still see that radiant damage kind of flow into her, and she kind of winces in pain. What was that, sorry?
And the second one's an 18 to hit?
18 hit will hit.
Yeah. It's going to be a total of 5. So 7 damage for that other one.
7 damage for this one? Alright.
Yeah, 7 damage for the big old left after the right. And then the last one, which is basically just using the momentum of the last one to just spin around for a bit. That is 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
And that's another 5 damage.
Alright, you're kind of landing blow after blow, kind of landing a flurry of attack. Then I can do math. Alright. Yeah, she's not looking great here. Kind of got a couple bruises now. But she's going to go back on the
Is it just me, or is he...
yeah, he's
out?
breaking up.
Sorry, that for me for a second.
No, this
Michael,
is,
your audio is
yeah.
roboting hard.
Yeah.
Oh no, she was a Warforged the whole time.
Dun dun!
No, they Terminator 3'd us with a hot robot.
That is how they get you.
Okay, is this any better?
Yeah,
Much
much
better.
Okay, had to move over to a different internet connection. Oh, now it's saying no internet.
But we can still hear you.
Well, that's weird.
It's lying to you.
Yeah,
Dang.
it's saying no internet, but it's still kind of connected. That's weird.
It's a Decepticon.
Well, hopefully things don't drop out in the middle of me talking. You probably will. You used Reckless Attack last turn, right?
Yes, so they get all. So there's also.
All still an advantage. Basically, every single attack in this combat has been an advantage.
Oh yeah. What's the point of this if you're not trying to score those crits?
Yeah. All right. Close, but comes out to a 28 to hit for that first one.
Yeah.
And then make a dexterity saving throw again. That comes out to 11 damage.
Okay, so that's a 19 on the dexterity. You said 11 damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
19 will succeed. As a side note.
Nice. That's the first one. The second and third.
Alright, second attack. Yep. Okay, that's another natural 20. And now I'm using up all my luck that I'm using up all my luck as a DM, and now I'm not gonna have any luck.
Yes. Win-win.
Oh god, we're gonna party wipe.
I'm excited for Wednesday.
Let me fight.
Oh.
Adrian and yours
maybe
are the
I'll
only ones hitting anything.
Maybe I'll just start lying to you or something.
What the? You know what? Counts on it. Let me see them dice rolls.
You know what? I think we had a similar joke at the end of last time's stream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A similar retort.
I'm gonna start using my digital dice because they're giving me better rolls than my normal dice. That's what I said last time, and it's been true. I've been using my digital dice, and they've been way better than me.
Maybe I'll start using my Kimmy dice because it just.
So you don't use up your good.
I can play real Kimmy, yeah.
You gotta use the Kimmy dice to store up the bad luck to attract the good luck.
That's right. Critical hit. So, and then make that dexterity save. And that is 12 bludgeoning damage.
17. I'm using up all my good rolls on the saves.
Yeah, the 17 will also succeed. All right. And then.
So what was the damage?
12. Oh no! It was. I took the higher of it. What was the second one? It was, and then 12, and I think that would be 14 because I think I rolled a 2 on the other dice. So 14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And now I've officially hit bloodied.
Oh, now you've hit bloodied.
Now I've hit bloodied.
I should have kept in mind that the whole rage situation.
Yeah, I was kind of like wondering what the upside was. That I was assuming that she was going to be an elemental monk or something. So half the normal hits, but I still get burned full with the occasional elemental stuff.
And it doesn't even. I don't believe rage even specifies magical or non-magical because I'm pretty
it's
sure.
just any type of bludgeoning.
It can with magical, but normally would overcome it, but not with barbarian rage. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The way to knock those out is with the elemental stuff.
Yeah. Should have kept that in mind. Oh well.
I like to think that at this point it's finally when she actually draws blood. Because I've been like scuffed up, bruised, but this attack is the finally where she gets a bit of blood out, and I give that Thanos line.
Yeah, that one's like
all this time.
It's like a chop in the neck, so you kind of like cough for a moment, but you kind of regain your breath, but then there's a little bit of blood in your mouth.
And, you definitely wipe that off with a grin. Give that same line.
Alright. That is, I can do math. 25.
To hit, yes. For damage, also yes.
Well,
to hit, yeah.
No, that's just a hit. Let me roll. That is 13 bludgeoning damage. All right. Do we want to go for another round, or cause it's getting close? But
Like close, like she's one round away, or close, like
depends on how much damage he deals, or if he like crits or anything.
you know what? One more round. We're at the end. We're nearing the end. I can feel it. Let's
We're
run
good
this for
quick.
one
We
more
got 3
d20.
attacks.
One more 20.
Let's hope so. All right.
I should stay standing. Kind of a bit of a slog fest at this point, because some of the more refined tactics are going in lieu of just kind of hitting each other over and over again.
No, she's trying. She is definitely trying
She's
to go for the
trying.
lock and the pulls and the grapples, and I'm just sitting there saying no and then yes for a couple times when she knocks me down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, back up. Let's go. Rage, another 3-point combo. This time it's going to be a... Yeah, no. It'll be a cross feint. Jab, and then in closing an uppercut. Let's see if I can finish this. Reckless. Natural 20.
Oh,
Natural 20.
Yes, finish it.
you actually
Oh,
did go
God.
20. This is making me think of that one like Family Guy skit of like, there's only one thing you need to know about karate. It's that guns beat karate every time, except it's boxing.
Oh boy.
All right.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah, this goes. Oh god, Mercer's gonna die. Oh, that's
Oh,
almost max damage on all the dice.
Woohoo.
So 4 and a 4 on the 2d4s, plus 6, so that's 16. Then a 6 and a 5 on the radiant, so that's 11 plus 2. So it's 13 radiant, and then it's 16 slashing.
Yep. Drop that. So what was the total? It was 27?
Let me double check. Yeah, 16 plus 13, so 29, I think. Is that right?
That's 16 plus 17? Or wait, no.
16 plus 13.
16 plus 13, yeah, 29.
29 total.
Quick math.
Total, and 13 of that was the radiant.
And then okay, actually no, let me actually do the math, because I think okay, yeah, she kind of raises this gauntleted arm to kind of block it one last time, and kind of how do you want to describe this attack?
Like I said, I was going for the combo of 2 jabs, going for the gauntlet, and then going for the uppercut to retrieve, hoping that the combo would be the last.
Because this will be your first attack, but yeah, you do this. We'll roll this as a combo, even though it's a single attack. You kind of see her kind of deflect, but kind of waver in that first attack, and kind of again deflect, and kind of reach up to brace as you kind of bring this down, and she kind of falls down to a knee, and kind of this arm is kind of like thrown down to the ground with it, and you kind of stand above her and kind of coughing up more blood. She'll say, "Oh, all right. I yield. I yield. She had reduced the damage again, and she was at 1 hit point. So, might as well just end it there. It's literally any more damage, and yeah.
Woot woot.
And the crowd is once again kind of actually cheering for you. Even despite the most of this is unpacked, they seem to be excited. They're like, yeah, yeah. There's even a few people chanting, "Kill her, yeah, kill her."
I am not saying I'm one of those people, but I'm not saying I'm not one of those people.
I'm like, let me roll to see if Celia gets swept up in this.
Mob mentality.
Well, again, this is mostly consisted of bad people.
These are not the most upstanding of citizens.
One might even call this a criminal hideout. Maybe not hideout, but
A den of scum and villainy, we'll just put it that way.
most wretched hive.
Yeah, there you go.
So, oh boy.
Yeah, Celia's actually up and cheering extremely loudly for Thranis.
I just an emphasis roll to see how I would show up for this. I'm actually going to step just a bit forward from her, because I don't want her to get caught in this. Because I am going to cast my spell, create bonfire essentially around me, and essentially let out a large roar in victory.
All right, roll a performance check.
Yeah, fuck you, fuck your mother, I'll fuck your mother right in your bed.
Well then.
Phrasing.
Oh boy. Jeez.
I mean, I don't know if the
Charisma.
phrasing's pretty
Yeah,
clear.
sorry,
Charisma,
Prisma's
Jesus,
getting a
man.
little
The
too into it.
phrasing's clear, but
The phrasing's pretty clear. I don't know how else you can rephrase that.
Sorry, Prisma's getting too into it. Good thing he didn't put any vicious mockery into that.
18
Or else
plus
he'd-
3, that's 21 performance.
nice. Yeah, no, it seems like there's definitely some people that are a little upset with some lost bets. Some of the previous clientele that were still here, they look kind of dejected to see their champion dethroned. But no, yeah, there's kind of an air of triumph as she kind of stands up, and you actually see her reach around and unclip this belt that she's been wearing, and kind of raise it in the air, and then hand it off to you, both runners.
And as I walk through the fire, and I will take the damage if you require it, because I just want this to look as cool as I can.
It's fine. I will say if it's your own spell in particular, and you're also resistant to fire damage, you're resistant to fire damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The only reason I survived Celia's
Yeah.
first.
Love at first fireball. Not really fireball, but yeah, no. Are you taking this belt?
I take the belt, offer my hand for a shake.
Yeah, she goes and shakes it and says, "Good on you for not holding back. That was a hell of a fight. Just do me a favor and deserve that belt. Keep that up."
Oh, I'm sorry, ruining the moment.
Not a not a problem, but we're not done yet. Now we drink.
Ah, I see.
Shots.
Yeah. So I essentially turn the handshake into that. Trying to figure out what it is.
Like the
Arnold's
holding her hand in the air. Oh
yeah,
no.
just raise up. Yeah. Then what was that called? You son of a bitch from the first.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
movie. Yeah, there
the
it is.
arm punch. Yeah.
Yes. That, and then I'll give her the 5 healing from my own. It's not lay on hands because I'm not a paladin. It's called healing hands. So she gets a little HP back, so she's not limping at 1.
Yeah, she seems to be doing better now. And she'll kind of walk with you. I take it you're heading back up to the stands and to the tap room and all that?
Yeah, back up, tap room. We're going to get first the winnings, then after I have that money, it's essentially to the bar to essentially declare shots or beers on the house. Or, well, not on the house, on me. Drinks on me for the next, let's say, 2 rounds.
All right. I'm gonna leave that there, and we're kind of gonna go into the drinking side of things, and the winnings as well. Let me take care of that before we leave off, because you and Celia, the two of you had gone in for the maximum bet. It seems like there were a few other smaller bets in for you, Othronus, but most of the bets were for her, since she was kind of a favorable fighter here. So since you put in the maximum bet for a pretty high wager odds, you both get additionally to the 300 that you bet, you get back an additional 2,100 gold.
Yeah.
Now that's to be split between us, right? Not each?
That is each.
Oh, damn.
Whoa.
How much?
Yeah, that was 2,100 each.
100.
Yeah, so I look at that and I just...
For like them
biggest
two,
smile.
each like 2,000.
Yeah, we bet it on
Yeah,
Othronus, and we
okay.
bet it
Each of them.
hard.
We both bet hard on me to win this. So yeah, I think at this point, if I can just make a quick thing, as soon as we get that money, I'm holding up Celia's hand as well. Just opposite hand, just raise up to the air. This is another victory. This is triumph.
Absolutely. I don't even think it takes a second after she gets that gold. You raise up her hand. She's literally going to turn and just immediately just start like all over you. She is kissing you hard.
Seems pretty grand.
That's a
And
good place
I'm
to leave
actually-
off, I think.
Yeah, pretty good. It's like the Rocky theme is playing in the background. Got it. I will also point out, and I will note to you guys as well, you think that this would probably qualify as evidence of a grand triumph. This belt.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Awesome.
You guys get another key. Also,
Yay!
Oh yeah, we're still looking
I
for
also
them.
can't imagine. I want to get these people as drunk as quickly as possible because I can't imagine how many of them just lost to us
Oh,
specifically.
even some of the ones that were cheering, like after you kind of come up, you're just like, oh yeah, no, we just lost a lot of gold. Woof.
Yeah, that was a monthly salary. But I do let people hear like the whole like next few rounds on me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you definitely get their spirits back up with that. Also, as a side note, just because worth noting, this belt is a belt of frost giant strength as well.
Ooh.
Whoa.
So
No idea. I can promise you that though. He has no idea.
yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, I think this seems like it's probably a pretty good place to leave off, since it seems like
I mean, yeah.
early morning.
It was after he was done,
Yeah, no. Late.
Yeah.
Kissing his
Listen,
face.
there was a lot of excitement and adrenaline, and she just won a whole lot of money.
Yeah, but he does nudge her and point over to the door that we're supposed to be going to.
Yeah,
Get
later.
there.
That's That's later.
Actually, I'm gonna say, sorry, Prisma, but I don't think. Actually, no. You would have. Everybody, go ahead and make a perception check. Celia, you get a conditional +2.
Perception.
Aha! That's a 3.
I got a 17.
Caught up in the excitement to notice.
Yep.
All right, 17.
13.
13.
16.
16. All right. Althronus and Cordelia, I think the two of you are just too caught up in the festivities and also,
She's
getting
manning a
people drunk.
chest bump, but all the higher she can jump, it's more like a stomach bump.
Fun. Cordelia, no, not Cordelia. Prisma, you recognize a face in the crowd from actually this very morning. You saw him briefly, and then Celia, I think you're able to pick out. The two of you see Clive, as well as another handful of people have walked into this tavern or this club that don't seem to be with the Iron Pact. And
We got backup, guys.
Yeah, it's handful. So TLDR, the Zentrum were around the corner. They got here pretty quick. So the Zentrum have arrived.
And as soon as I finish, as soon as get a chance, I'll let them know the plan of get everyone drunk.
We're gonna get
it. And people are.
We're gonna get into that next time because. Yeah.
Riot, distraction, breakout. We got a plan, guys.
Woohoo!
Look at us with a plan.
I'm so proud of you.
Just wait until something happens. As much as a plan as we have, I don't know. For all we know, we could Mission Impossible this.
You also might want to heal Othron a set before you go and start a fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little bit, maybe a little bit.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he if you wanna, I'll heal you up before we go in there. I still got.
Yeah, that works.
Nah, he'll be
I'll
fine.
heal you up before we go in.
Just eat some of Cordelia's biscuits. You're okay.
Exactly.
With drink.
Or
yeah.
magic. Either one.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys have some healing
I should
potions.
probably learn the champion's name because I remember you told us, but I blanked out.
Paula was her name. And I'm gonna put that in the NPC's channel. Paula with a K. Yes, I know it's a similar name.
I was about to say oh shit, are they related? Is this like a sibling?
Oh no.
Oh no, you realized it too soon. Now I have to kill you. No. Copy image.
Alright guys, well I'm probably gonna have to jump off here because it is getting late.
Okay.
Thank you so much, this is
hosting,
fun.
Michael.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Take
See
care,
you
everybody.
on Wednesday. Hopefully we don't all
See you guys
die.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
See
Oh,
you
No
guys.
TPK.
we'll see.
No, hopefully not.
I'll see about that.
Yes, have a good night.
Bye.
Everybody. Good night, guys.